Hi, my name is Christopher Colliard, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Administrative and Information Systems Management Program. Here's your opportunity to become the next hybrid. And when we talk about being a hybrid, we're really talking about being the best of both worlds. And the world that we live in a world where we have a lot of new technologies, and businesses are constantly trying to find a strategic objective or strategic advantage by being innovators in the type of business tools and technologies that they implement. So what you find happening in the environment that we're in is that organizations want people who have business skills and technology skills. So when I talk about being the next hybrid, I'm talking about really a person who can put together being a business practitioner and a technological practitioner who can actually take technology solutions and solve business problems with that. And I'm asking the question, is that person you? So is this program for everyone? Is the AISM program for everyone? That's a question that each and every one of us has to ask ourselves. Am I a hybrid? Am I that person that can look at a problem and solve it using a technological solution? So what is AISM? AISM is Administrative and Information Systems Management. It is the process of managing information through people. This usually involves performing the storage and distribution of information to those within an organization. In an information age, jobs in storing, sorting, and presenting information are essential. So we're in an information age, and as a result of this, we have to be very careful in terms of how we make use of our time, our resources that we have, and we have to be very strategic in terms of the investments that we make. So for you right now, one of the biggest assets that you have is time. So we have to be able to ensure that we are making the best use of our time by making the best use of the opportunities that we have. And in addition to that, we have to be prepared. So opportunity, preparedness is going to equal to success. So now we've figured out the formula for success. So now let's see how our program can actually help you to go on the life path that you have decided to choose. It's going to give you a critical eye with 3 core things: a solid understanding of organizational knowledge, technology, and management processes, with information systems at the core. You being able to figure out how to use information systems to help management and to help organizational processes while implementing the latest cutting-edge technology. So here is a look at some of the courses that we have in our program. Here is a look at some of the courses that we have in our BSc Administrative Management program. So typical jobs that you would find as a person who has graduated from the AISM program would be a business analyst, business development officer, business application analyst, business researcher, HRMIS analyst, performance management analyst, IT auditor, project manager, facilities manager. All right, so here now is some jobs that I've kind of picked out. I went to a website called Caribbean Jobs, and I went on the website, I typed in a couple job terms, titles, and this is what kind of came up as the result. So this first one, it says Business Development Manager. Business Analyst, it says critically evaluate information from multiple sources. So you see that information management, that information mindset is kind of coming back in. And right off the bat, it says knowledge of SQL database would be an asset. So we're talking about a business development job, but then one of the core things that they want you to have is knowledge of SQL. Well, luckily in our program, we have a course called Database Management. All right, this one is from another company called NCB. project lead. And for the project lead, they want the person to have overall direction, coordination, and implementation, execution of the company's strategies and commitments and goals. All right, they want you to be able to define scope and objectives, define processes, product metrics, and monitor progress. All right, so it seems like a pretty straightforward project lead job. But look what they want for the qualification. They want you to have a degree in information systems. Why would they want that? Why would they ask for a project lead to have a degree in information systems? So you see the paradigm is kind of shifting in terms of what the market wants. They don't want just the traditional, business student with no IT skills. They want the person to have IT skills. They want the person to have a thorough understanding of information systems management principles, right? All right, so we have an HR officer job. Looks pretty straightforward. Onboarding of talent management, implementation of management group competence base, and all of these things. But boom, let's look at the qualifications, and they're asking for a master's degree in management information systems. They have listed that first. Why didn't they list HR first, right? Why didn't they list a BBA or a MBA or something? They're saying, hey, no, we want our HR officer to actually know IT. To me, guys, the writing is on the wall right here. The world that we live in is an information age era that we live in. And the world needs people who are hybrid workers, who are knowledge workers, who know information technology, know business management, and can actually fuse the two of them together. Editor Chris here. I'm just going through the footage, and I've realized that there's something critical I really want to say. So just listen to this guy. All right, so we've said a lot about AISM and kind of the future, the job market, but how does all of this tie in? Now, let's say, for example, if you're a finance guy, right, you're doing finance as a major, I think AISM would be a very, very good complement to you, because guess what's going to happen? You're going to know finance on the business side, you're going to know a little bit of IT, management stuff on the other side. If you're a marketing officer, marketing major, it's the same thing, same principle, right? What's going to happen? You're going to know the core marketing concepts, you're going to know the AISM concepts, you're going to put that together, you're going to be a person that's going to come into an organization and work with the organization, work on them with their customer relationship management system, that type of thing. If you're an accounting person, it's the same thing, right? Every financial institution, every organization, they're going to be using an accounting information system. So you're going to find yourself really, really positioned well to take advantage of the opportunities. If you're an operations person, same thing. You're going to be using supply chain management systems. If you're an HR person, you're going to be using HR information management system. At the end of the day, I really, really believe that it's a good complement to whatever major you have. That having that hybrid approach, having that approach where you can actually use both business technology is going to be a good complement for you. So back to the original show. So are you ready to join us? These students have already joined the program. They're looking to graduate and start working. Let's see.
Hello, my name is Chrisanne Reed, a past student of Mergrove and also a past student at UTech, and you're probably wondering what is this video about. But it's really just to sum up my journey at UTech and what led me in selecting AISM as my major. So, tapping into that and understanding my purpose and who Chrisanne is, what she wants for herself, I had to understand what major was aligned for me. And doing intensive research, speaking to lecturers, one of which had pushed me to my highest limits, and highest limits allowed me to receive one of the prizes for AISM students, specifically for AISM students, which was a Dr. Nola Mackenzie Award. Thank you, Mr. Colliard. You have been very integral in my role, and he is actually one of my mentors that helped me to curve my career. And so, speaking to Mr. Colliard, he was like, oh, guys, come on. This is for you, and there's so much perks in doing this major, and a lot was grounded into the technical field. And so I was able to do business and technical elements of it. And with all of this, ironically, I was able to achieve my career path, which is to become a business analyst.
Hi, my name is Camille Weber. I'm a past student of the University of Technology, Jamaica. I pursued a Bachelor's of Science degree in Administrative Information Systems Management, or also called Administrative Management for shorter reference. I just want to share with you a little bit of how this program has been beneficial to me. I do believe that this degree has the best possible technical foundation infused with business management. I'm currently working in investment banking, and I've seen every day how much this program has been beneficial to me. I work with various systems every day trying to get my business processes completed. And with this working knowledge that I have and the technical foundation that I've garnered in my time here, it has really strengthened my knowledge and has made me a well-rounded individual, or should I say business professional. I would recommend a degree like this to anyone because it makes you flexible. You're able to work in the IT department, in a business institution, or you're still able to work, in a bank or just anywhere at all, business related. Once you have something like that, it broadens your spectrum. It doesn't close you into one gap to one gap. For example, if I had done a marketing degree, I would have more than likely be locked into just working with brands and just in that era. But doing this degree has given me a lot more leverage because I have a lot more experience, and based on the courses that I would have done, it made me a more well-rounded person. I'm able to speak on a lot more areas than just one area of study.